Hello friends, I hope you are well. Today we will talk about Sempronius Asellio. Sempronius Asellio was a Roman historian and military tribune of the 2nd century BCE, most active around 133 BCE. While not much biographical detail survives, what we do know paints a picture of a Roman citizen soldier deeply involved in the historical events of his time. Asellio served as a military tribune under Publius Cornelius Scipio Aemilianus Africanus during the siege of Numantia in Spain. This experience left a profound impact on him, shaping his historical interests. He witnessed firsthand the tactics of Roman warfare and the complex politics of Rome's expanding republic. He likely participated in the daily management of the army and gained exposure to the broader imperial affairs of the Roman Republic. Inspired by Polybius, whom he admired, Asellio sought to continue his tradition of analytical, fact-based historiography. He wanted to move away from the dry analytic writing style of earlier Roman historians, who merely recorded events year by year, and instead focus on causes and consequences. Asellio believed that history should not just preserve facts, but teach moral and political lessons. In his preface, he reportedly criticized earlier historians for failing to explore why events happened, and he saw history as a guide for statesmen. His major work was the Rerum Gestarum Libri, Books of Things Done, a history covering the events of the late 2nd century BCE, particularly Rome's military campaigns and political developments following the Third Punic War and during the Spanish conflicts. Unfortunately, only fragments survive today, quoted by later authors like Cicero, who admired his effort to go beyond mere chronicles. Asellio's historical method laid the groundwork for later Roman historiography, influencing authors like Sallust and, indirectly, Livy. He emphasized first-hand experience, investigation of causes, and lessons for civic life, advancing the idea that history should serve practical purposes. Though his works survive only in fragments, Asellio is remembered as a pioneer of critical Roman historiography. His effort to combine military experience with historical inquiry marked a significant development in Roman literature. Later historians praised his method, and his influence can be traced in the more analytical approaches of subsequent Roman historians. Rerum Gestarum Libri, translated, Books of Things Done. This was a historical account written in multiple books, likely covering the history of Rome from the time of the Third Punic War, 149–146 BCE, and the fall of Carthage, through the period of Roman expansion, focusing especially on the Spanish Wars and other contemporary conflicts. Asellio's goal was not to write just a record of dates and events but to analyze causes, consequences, and lessons to be learned from history. He adopted a style influenced by Polybius, focusing on military campaigns and political developments with insider knowledge since he had served as a soldier. He probably gave special attention to the Numantine War in Spain, since he participated in it. The internal political tensions within Rome at the time, as these were formative years for the Republic. The way Roman virtues, like discipline and military skill, shaped outcomes of conflicts. Cause and effect. He wanted to understand why wars began, why Rome succeeded or failed, and how political decisions led to military outcomes. Moral and civic lessons. His history was intended to teach future statesmen and military leaders. Critical of analysts. He criticized earlier Roman historians who just listed events without analysis. Fragments and survival. Sadly, only a handful of fragments survive, quoted by later authors like Cicero, Aulus Gellius, and Festus. These fragments show his focus on military history and analytical narrative. Despite its incomplete state, Asellio's work is recognized as an important link between early Roman annalistic history and the more sophisticated histories of Sallust and Livy. Focus: Roman history from the fall of Carthage onward, especially Spanish campaigns. Style: analytical, military, and political history. Purpose: to teach and explain, not just to record. Survival: only fragments, but highly respected by later historians. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe and press the bell icon for more videos.